Hello best friend and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible day. This is the first time you're watching my channel. My name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, honey. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, well girl, you have found me. So grab a snack and a drink, hit that subscribe button. I would be very grateful. I know you guys, Halloween is over, but I felt being a little feisty today, bitch. So I got my feisty hat on, girl, and I got a black blingy thingy. Then I was just like, girl, let me be a little feisty today, bitch, because girl, I don't know what it is, honey. But I woke up on the side of the bed that says, don't try it, okay? Do not try it. But listen, we got to talk about this because I actually I wanted to talk about this for some time now. Because I find it a little bit, I want to have an open conversation about this. And I'm talking about not only Zac Efron, but like a lot of, people who get a lot of work done, okay? So Zac Efron, he's getting called out right now. He's getting called out for his very different appearance, okay? So if you guys didn't know, fans, it seems like they have forgotten that he did shatter his jaw, okay? So he did have to get reconstructive work. But he was doing an interview for the new movie, The Iron Claw, that he is in. And fans are just like in awe of his appearance. So let's forget about the shattered jaw for a second, okay? And let's really dig into this. And let's just say that, the only work he's done is just, reconstructive work and little Botox here and there. So I have to say, I live in Los Angeles, and I mean, you definitely see people get a lot of work done, right? And you see a lot of people change their looks quite often. And I have to tell you guys that, like, I feel like as long as you own it, I don't think that you should be ashamed of it, I don't think that people should be ashamed. Listen, we don't walk in people's shoes, right? We don't know, like, if a certain area of their body or their face is bothering them. And it's really not our problem if we think that they don't need anything done. Our opinions in that moment do not matter. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, but I thought your nose looked so much better before. You didn't need a nose job. Like, those comments, I feel like you could save them. Like, I find that very offensive if I'm being honest. I think that it's important to, I feel like it's important to let people do what they want with their looks. But I don't like the people who deny it, and I'm like, girl, I mean, it's day and night, boo. Like, you cannot tell me that's just from a face mask. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot tell me that's vitamin C, boo, okay? Like, your lips are like 4 sizes, bigger, or your whole face is frozen, or your nose or whatever. I feel like we have one life to live. If we don't like something about us, I feel like we should change it. I don't think that it's our responsibility to be the spokesperson for natural beauty, okay? I feel like if you want something fixed, get it fixed. I'm a firm believer, but I don't like the bullshit. I don't like the lies. I don't like, oh no, I'm drinking a lot of water and getting a lot of sleep. No, you're not, bitch. You went to the fucking plastic surgeon and got work done, okay? And with Zac Efron, I've seen so many hateful comments saying, like, he ruined his face, he used to be this, he used to be that, he was the hottest guy, what happened? I feel like if he would read these comments, I think that it would be so devastating to read that, like, we don't know what is going on in his mind, right? And yes, he does look very different, but he also starred in High School Musical when he was a kid, we all look very different now. And also, I believe that in Hollywood, there is this huge pressure for both men, more women, of course, but, for everybody in the industry to look a certain way. Look, in the industry, this is the most saddest thing, but if you're skinny and you're incredibly youthful, you're bookable, okay? And that is so disgusting. And I'm so over that being the image of Hollywood, that everybody has to look a certain way. Hollywood is not inclusive, not yet at least, with the idea of all different body types. Look at freaking, what's her name? For example, Pamela Anderson, okay? She got bullied so much because she stopped putting Botox. She stopped using makeup. And, you know, people are like, oh my God, she let herself go. Look at Sarah Jessica Parker. Like, people, especially women in that industry, they have so much pressure to stay so thin, to be incredibly perfect, you know, and it's like, no, if you want to age gracefully or natural, whatever you want to call it, then so be it. But if you want to get the Botox, if you want to get the facelift, if you want to get the fillers, then fucking be it too, you know? And honestly, with Zac Efron, it's like the bullying of his looks is so gross, and that is why we cannot move further, you know, as a society, because like we're sitting here saying, you know, let's all be respectful, but then we're all like, you know, he looks fucking disgusting. I can't believe what he did to it. Botched. You know what I mean? It does not make sense to me. That is one of the things of many things that does not make sense to me. I swear, listen, you know that I thought that every country had their own moon? I'm not kidding, and their own sun. Because I'm like, wait a minute, like how? Like, you know, those are another thing I never understood. I just recently found out that it's the same moon for the whole world. I didn't know that, bitch, okay? Maybe I'm in my Jessica Simpson era from the Newlyweds, I don't know. But, you know, there's plenty of things I don't understand. And one of the things is making fun of somebody's appearance. I feel like if you want to be fat, if you want to be skinny, if you want to be thick, if you want to have booty, if you want to get a BBL, if you want to get a facelift, if you want to get Botox, if you want to age without any fucking plastic surgery, do it, but be real about it. You know what I mean? Be real about it. Be proud of who you are, right? I've told you many times, I struggle so horribly with my body. I hate it sometimes. And I'm like, you know, I don't feel comfortable, you know, but I am the biggest cheerleader for everybody around me. But when it comes to myself, I'm like, you know, I'm my worst enemy. I'm like, fuck you, bitch, you know, and that's the truth. And it sucks because I have unfortunately believed what I've been taught and what I've been fed throughout the industry, you know, that we all look up to, right? And it sucks. So, you know, with the whole Zac Efron thing, I'm just like, you know what? I feel like let him just be, you know, stop saying he looked better before. Like, how are you? Like, have you looked in the mirror? You know, to all these hateful people criticizing people, she's so fat, she's so skinny, she's this, they have wrinkles, you know, she should dye her hair, she should do this, he should do that, you know, oh my God, he doesn't have a six-pack, like blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you are so incredibly sad that all you do in life is sit there and criticize somebody's body and looks, when in reality, you should just focus on yourself. You should focus on being your best version of yourself, and that's it. You know what I mean? I have plenty of friends or acquaintances who get a lot of work done, who maybe I secretly think that maybe they looked better before or they look better now. Do you think I'm gonna sit there if nobody asks my opinion? And do you think I'm gonna sit there and criticize anybody? Like, what is the actual point in that? You know what I mean? Anyways. Girl, I tell you, when I wear this hat and when this, I am feisty as fuck, bitch. Don't, you know, simple rule for me today, bitch. Don't come for me unless I send for you. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I just feel like own it. Own who you are at all times. Like the Kardashians with the fucking filters. I get it, but at least own it. Stop trying to pretend and make believe that that is how you look, girl, because that is not how you look, okay? And I just feel like if more people were more real about what they get done or what they do, I feel like as a society, there wouldn't be so many, you know, mental health issues for some of us who really, you know, compare, you know, to people on TV, when in reality, it's all fucking filters, surgeries and everything. But they're like, I just really eat very clean. I drink water and I sleep eight hours. Yeah, you also have a fucking plastic surgeon on dial. You have a trainer. You get liposuction every fucking 4 months, okay? And you have a fucking chef that cooks, you know, vegan, non-GMO, fucking organic piece of shit meat, okay? Okay. So anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.